Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we've made our way inside this encampment where we may be able to find information about the Gith Kresh, where we could potentially gain help for the parasites infected into our minds by the Mind Flayer who brought us here. We picked up our first magic item, some uncommon gloves here. They have two benefits. Absolute's Bane. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a minus 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Plus, sleight of hand +1. Blessed by the priestess Gut. These gauntlets provide additional aid to any who bear the Absolute's mark upon their flesh. So, I think, given that this has a sleight of hand bonus, we probably want to give this to our rogue. Certainly, he'll be performing weapon attacks quite often. Our fighter or paladin could also benefit from this. But now I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure that this applies to ranged attacks as well, as long as it's made with a weapon. So I do think that we're going to give this to our boy Astarion, our new rogue here. So let's go ahead and grab these and stick them on Astarion. And so he'll have that benefit moving forward. Now, having arrived here, we need to meet the people who live here.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Okay, we're going to insert ourselves into this situation. Let's figure out what Tava would say here. We smote the evildoers, so that's good. We're proud of that. We helped them out. They can owe us. Are we interested in getting involved in their shenanigans? No. Our first priority has to be finding out about the local Kresh. Let's see what she has to say. Where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended and now you're picking another. Relax. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners. You can cough up my payment anytime now. Drow. Backstabbing. This feels just like home. Or Paladin. I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky. So, what's going to get us the best response from them to help us? Let's think about this. I think maybe like trying to calm tensions here could be good. One fight just ended, now you're picking another, relax. Or reminding them, hey, we got involved. Consider yourselves, you're pretty lucky that we showed up. I think, well, we are a paladin. Maybe it makes sense to use our special class relationship here. You guys are lucky. Like, take a breath, right? Yeah. Okay, let's use our paladin option here. I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Okay, we have an insight there. So we can understand the Tiefling Zevlor's position. He's responsible for the people who live here. He's not unhappy that this guy put everybody in danger. This guy is only thinking about himself. He doesn't like being called a coward. We have benefits to intimidation and persuasion. I think she might be getting a little irked here at the two of these guys swinging their dicks around, trying to like prove who's the bigger man. I think intimidation might work here. We could, of course, trade attack. Oh, there's some new stuff here. We could give ourselves guidance to improve this, but the rolls haven't been that challenging thus far. But we have that ability, so let's use it always. Whenever we have the chance here. So where is guidance? Okay, back to you. Let's see. I think intimidation, yeah. I think she's getting pissed off at the two of them. Like, we just saved your ass and you're busy, like, blaming each other. Like, just both of you shut up. If you want me to take you both down, I will, otherwise knock it off. Alright, let's get our roll going. 9 plus 2, plus 1 plus 2. Very cool. Alright. So we'll intimidate both of them into chilling out.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless.
Shadowheart approves of our choice to intimidate.
At least we agree on that.
Okay, so we stopped the the two of them from fighting. Oh, they're over here buffing themselves with stuff?
We need to leave.
Alright, we need to go talk to this tiefling for sure. We're looking for Zerul.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him.
Finally, somebody being reasonable.
To a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same.
A racist, but...
I'm Zevlor.
Okay. I'm Tava.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
So it's a druid grove. Okay. I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
So what brought you here in the first place? I'm trying to find information about Zerul. So let's delve into whatever we think can get us there.
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
Right, that's from the campaign Descent into Avernus. Interesting. So we're definitely in a version of Faerun that has some connection to the known campaign materials for 5e. Let's see. Well, we'd like to be encouraging here. We're drow, so we're not in exactly the same boat as him, but a similar one. We do have 3 companions here, although our elves are probably okay, although some people might recognize that Astarian's a vampire, as we did. The Gith probably are in a similar boat as well, in that the normal, everyday mortals of the material plane are going to be wary of us, of the tieflings, and of the Gith for kind of the same reason. We're outsiders, right? The drow live in the Underdark and have a pretty negative reputation. The tieflings are more common in the material plane, but they're still regarded as like tainted by their descent, their demonic heritage from the Nine Hells. And then the Gith are pretty rare, but anyone who knows of them would know they're a warrior race who are kind of involved in a war to the death with the Illithid. And well, they're hard to predict because they're so unknown here. How do we want to interact with what he said here? I suppose, yeah, be encouraging. If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Okay. About this ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
So, okay, let's consider this. Are we an altruistic paladin? Are we... I feel like we have decided a little bit that we've turned away from what we grew up with, right? So the Lolthsworn that we were born as, we've turned away from that a little bit to be a paladin, but our main focus is killing evildoers, punishing wrongdoers, smiting them. So how do we feel about this situation? I guess the goblins, we'd be happy to kill the goblins. But are we going out of our way to help other people? I don't know. We do need information from him and his friend Zerul, though, about the Gith Kresh. So we'll make a sort of non-committal, not exactly a promise, but we'll see what we can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Okay. So 2 of our party members disapproved of us offering to speak on his behalf. That's interesting. I guess early on, people aren't interested in being heroes. They're interested in saving themselves, right? Maybe later become a little bit more heroic, but that's interesting that they disapproved. So we've got the Emerald Grove over here. And we want to speak with Kaga and find help from the healer. We're in the Emerald Grove environs. We can travel back to the overgrown ruins. I'm not sure if this is this the one that wasn't working? Well, regardless. Let's move deeper in here. So we have 2 new things on our journal here. Get help from the healer Nettie, and then save the refugees. Kaga, leader of the druids, ordered the tieflings to leave the grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. It might come in handy, guys. We might, like, helping them might turn out to be a good idea. So he headed this way into the grove. Looks like this way, there's just, well, there's some sort of camp here. And there's a dead body. And some woman named Arla. Okay, I've lost track where I am. All right, let's all move forward into the grove. We can definitely look for somebody to sell stuff to. We've got a bunch of wares. There's a potato. We'll take that. Camp supplies. And destitute clothes, casual sandals, rags. All right. Okay, we've reached the Hollow.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
Okay, we've got a couple of tieflings arguing over here. This person might be a traitor. Yeah, Aaron, a traitor. Let's talk to him real quick.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Okay. Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
So yeah, it's again, there's a common thread here of people like we got to look out for ourselves first, right? Everybody seems to feel that way. Everybody we've met so far. I guess we can understand where he's coming from, but we've sort of positioned ourselves now to intervene on behalf of the tieflings in hopes that they'll help us in return. Maybe we should point out the obvious. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
All right, well, we've got some stuff. You've got enough supplies for us. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, trading and bartering. There are 2 ways to buy and sell items. Trading is quick and easy, but bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Okay. Let's sell our wares.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Character has insufficient gold. Okay.
Someone there.
Assume nothing.
Oh, there's all our short bows or crossbows and stuff. Okay. So we got some gold from him. He's got some magic items, it looks like here. Let's look at equipment. Okay, so we've got Dragon's Grasp. What is this? An axe? An uncommon axe? 1d6 plus 3 plus 1d4 slashing conditional. Burned alive. Deals an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. That's not something we're going to easily be able to have occur. Rain Dancer. Grants the Create Water Transmutation spell. Spell Thief. Arcane Vehemence. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. Let's see, what else? Chain Shirt plus 1. Uncommon medium armor. We have Scale Mail already. What do we have for her?
Careful, I bite.
I don't think he can wear this. Not proficient with medium armor.
I crave blood.
Yeah, she's in half plate. Okay. What else do we have here? Hedge Wanderer armor. Gain a +1 bonus to dex saves and checks. Nature +1. Uncommon medium armor. Hide armor +1. He's not proficient with either of these. What else do we have here? Padded armor +1. Ringmail armor +1. Body aid. Gain a +1 bonus on strength saving throws and checks. That could be good for... but this is heavy armor. We already have disadvantage on stealth checks. No AC bonus from dexterity. I can't remember. Yeah, we are getting +1 from dexterity. So we would trade, we'd have the same AC, but we'd gain the +1 to bonus to strength saving throws and checks. That could be good for Tava. What else do we have? Ring of Flinging. Wear gaze a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Ooh, that's really nice actually for Tava. And then Gloves of Missile Snare. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. Those are rare. That could also be good. 336 gold he wants for it, though. All right, let's sell as much of this as we can. All right, so how does this work? I have to drag these over. Can I drag multiple? Can I double click? So why couldn't he do that? All right. Well, whatever. So we could get the Gloves of Missile Snaring, the Ring of Flinging for Tava, and the Ringmail Armor for Tava. Both seem good. This is 420. How much is the ring? He wants 84 for the ring. All right, let's get the ring. Let's give that to Tava. How does that work? We need to... Okay, we'll do that later. The other stuff he has... Yeah, I'm not super... I do like the idea of Spell Thief. This is a... is this a longbow? Is he proficient with longbows? Yeah, we could give this to Astarion here. And having him be a ranged sneak attack could be good. What about her? She would be proficient with this compared to the short bow. But she doesn't need her spell slots back. The one who needs her spell slots back the most is going to be Shadowheart here.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
What now?
Yeah, so actually Spell Thief's not that good for us. I guess it would be good for Tava. But she would need to crit. I guess we need to spend our gold, right? The other thing we could do is get either the armor for +1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks. That includes ability checks. Right? Or the Gloves of Missile Snaring. We haven't seen... These would basically be better, I think, for our fighter. For Lae'zel. What do we want here? The armor. I mean, she is our tank, but this isn't going to improve her armor class. I might save the gold for later. That ring seemed really good because she's going to be throwing javelins and such. Yeah, the armor, the gloves are nice. The spell thief is okay. I guess since she's our tank, we should get her the gloves as well. Although her dex mod isn't that high. But that's just the damage reduction. All right, let's get the gloves as well. Okay. So nice. Do we have any other wares to sell? Sell some of this stuff. One at a time. Ritual staff. No. Goblin bow. The hand axes will keep, the javelins and the light crossbows. Okay.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Trader attitude. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock. Fair enough. Where's the gloves we just bought?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's get these equipped. And then we want the ring too. Where'd the ring go? Oh, she has a topaz? We probably want to sell that. Let's send this to Tava.
Have a lot on my mind.
Let's have her equip it. Okay. Let's just go back in and sell a little bit more here.
Anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Right, sure. Okay, what has he got? He's got 400 gold left. Yeah, so we need to... I didn't mark everything as wares. Let's sell some of this stuff. Rags, inkpot and quill. Do I want to keep that? Probably not. Some incense, sandals, clothing, sandals. Sell these leather gloves. These don't have any AC, right? Yeah, sell those. A spiked shield. I don't remember picking that up. A burning torch. The great club. The goblin scimitar. That could come in handy. We need to get the thieves' tools over to Asterion. All right, that's her stuff. Let's sell her wares. There we go. Sell the candle. Sell the torch, the goblin scimitar. We'll keep a couple daggers here. A grease bottle. I think we'll keep all of that. And then her, she has the onyx, the bottle, stuffed bear. Okay, we're good. All right.
Sylvanas be with you.
So Sylvanas is the god of the forest. He's a, I believe he's part of the gnome pantheon, or maybe the halfling pantheon. No, the halfling pantheon. Yeah, the halfling pantheon. It's obvious that the druids here are going to be worshiping gods like that. Whether they all worship the same god or...
Precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
Okay, these guys are fighting. We need to find a number of people here. We need to investigate and find Zerul if we can to ask about the creche. We could look for Nettie, the healer. Let's not get too sidetracked here. Let's go around and get a feel for everybody. So here's Asharak. There's Will. He fought against the goblins. Young tieflings learning to fight. Let's see who else we've got around here.
Get a feel for it.
Here's Donnie. Let's keep moving around. Let's explore the whole place before we make any choices. Here's Mattis. I think are you another trader?
Something's on my mind.
Oh! Hey! You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
Lol sworn. Nonsense. We kill far more children than we enslave. I think she wants to... I think the fact that she's chosen to be a paladin and work on the surface means she's moved away from that, but maybe we can see... Is this like meant to be serious? Or is she like, you know, pulling this kid's leg here with this? Also, what does he want to hear? I I think we'll go with our background here. I think, you know, we're still a little bit rough around the edges, maybe, from our background. So, nonsense. We kill far more children than we enslave.
Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun?
We threw him off balance, I guess.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Why does he want to give us a ring? We're suspicious, I think. That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Sleight of hand, mimic his trick and make the ring disappear. All right, I don't know why we're having like why we're having a show-off contest with a child, but let's go for it. Ah, we failed. Okay. Roll again, use inspiration. No, not here.
Hard luck, lady. But like I said, we can change that. Watch.
Okay, I guess I'll take the... I'm curious now. We'll take the ring.
Call it. Heads or tails?
All right, heads. What is he doing?
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Hold on. One coin toss doesn't prove anything. Plus, you've proved you have sleight of hand. You can make it come up whichever way you want. No thanks. Could I see your other wares?
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Save failed perception. Did he pick our pocket? Did he take something from us? We have a 19% discount here. I'm really confused about what this little kid Mattis is doing to us. So he's got Ring of Infinite Wishes. He's got Ring of Resistance to Ants. Ring of Being Really Invisible. Ring of the Telekinesis. I think that's supposed to be telekinesis. Tarble's Guide to Distractions. He does have camp supplies. We should probably buy some of that. Yeah, he's got dyes and food and some other stuff. Oh, we should buy... Oh, that's 252? That is expensive, man. What can we buy that's cheap? So 2 for 4, 3 for 6, 5 for 11. All right, we'll buy some sourdough bread. We'll just pay cash, I think. Wait, how do I can't just buy direct. I have to offer some gold. Balance offer. Okay. All right, he gave us the sourdough bread.
You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Okay. So she was trying to pick our pocket. Detect thoughts. Read her thoughts? Does that use a spell slot or a scroll? So he was distracting us while she picked our pocket. Okay, so we're a paladin of vengeance. We punish wrongdoers. But I think we need to check our insight here. Let's get a little help from Shadowheart here. Let's observe silently and see whether that's true or not. Okay.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Okay. Lunge at her, real tears or not, she tried to rob you. She is a child and she is really upset, but maybe she thinks we're gonna kill her because of what we said before. Let's at least grab her so we control the situation. Nine plus 3. Okay, so guidance helped us out there.
Let go of me! Help!
Okay, so she's gonna run away, and he was acting as a distraction. Let's have words with Mattis here.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
We already went down this road with him. I think now we're interested in continuing to intimidate them. So let's continue with our Lolthsworn here. Thieves make poor slaves until you break them, at least.
Hey, you're not taking any slaves here. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
That's all he has to say? No apology? No. Please don't hurt me? Nothing? Wow. Okay. So we grabbed her, but then we let her go? That's a weird choice, even though we succeeded on the roll there. All right, so we got distracted by this because I thought he was going to be an ordinary vendor.
Feet can carry me.
We need to keep exploring. Let's see who else is down here.
Last through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Man, everybody's hostile and angry. Nobody wants to, like, be reasonable here. What's going on down there?
Do all the damn rituals you want! We could have taken those gods.
Try grease and palms. Ease things over.
All right, well, this does not bode well for our ability to persuade these folks, but let's get down here and speak with them at least.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Yeah, really? You're gonna call me out for being a drow when I just saved you from goblins?
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
All right, I'm not too worried about it. Looks like somebody here has a little bit more wisdom than these people. So we're looking for Koga? We've got the people here doing a ritual. I guess this is what they're doing to seal the drove. Where's this Koga person who wants to speak to us? That's Volo. Wait, the Volo? Hold on a second. If this is the Volo, I gotta speak to him.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Okay. And there's no overstating. I'd really love to talk to him, but she has business, right? She's so I'm still trying to get a handle on her. I think there's like So I guess she's turned away from the worst of her heritage, but there's like a little dark humor nugget inside her that likes playing on people's prejudices, I think. I wonder if she would have heard of Volo. I mean, Volo is pretty damn famous. He's a well-known author on the Sword Coast, and raconteur and procurer. But she grew up in the Underdark, so maybe not. But still, I personally want to see what he has to say. But I think she would be like, you're not the person we're looking for. You're not a vendor. All right, I'm not interested in like answering your weird questions. Everyone here's a jerk. I've not time for you.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine. I hope she rolls her eyes here.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Yeah. They were goblins, same as all the others, lowly and vile.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness.
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There wasn't any dragon. What's going on here? What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I don't think so.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
We might end up fighting these goblins, so I'm actually interested in hearing what he has to say here.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Wait a second. About what you were saying earlier, why did you think there was a dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Okay, what a jackass. That seems to fit pretty well.
Drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Okay, I think we come up here and talk to... This is Tuffet? He's sleeping. We probably don't want to wake him up. Where's this Koga lady? There's Topaz. There's some mugwort. I don't know if it would be considered stealing to take some of that stuff. Like, so this stuff would be stealing, but maybe we can gather some of these herbs? Yeah, we can. Okay. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out this, this alchemy stuff as well. Let's take some of these herbs, since we can. Gather them in one inventory and use alchemy to craft your own poisons, potions, and elixirs. Right, okay. Where is this, where's this Lady Koga? Elwyn? Carrick? Alcar? Is he talking to a bear? Inway? Tahan? I don't see the lady we're looking for here.
Dark times.
Unless she's one of the animals? Or we go in the stone door maybe here? Okay, we're in the Emerald Grove.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
So if the girl is a thief, I don't know. It's tough. So we're playing an Oath of Vengeance paladin. We punish wrongdoers. If the girl's an actual thief, that's one thing. Maybe our best bet, like, we don't know this lady, but she seems pretty adamant. I think she might feel a smidge of sympathy for the child, despite her oath. I mean, children are different. You can't be as harsh with them as with an adult, but her best bet here may not be questioning the judgment of the leader. She may just be, like, diverting her. So I think we'll just ignore that and say, one of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Yeah. This one I like. Paladin Persuasion. These two are arguing with each other. So do we want to get involved? It seems like we have to. Can I get my... No, I can't get guidance in the middle of this. It's too important, apparently. All right. Let's go with Paladin Persuasion here. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment. Okay. Not too hard. Apparently they're willing to let an outsider get involved here. Let's see how we roll. Nice.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Okay, So she admitted guilt. She admitted she stole. It's understandable why, right? But our oath demands that we punish wrongdoers. So we have 4 options here. Justice means nothing without mercy, let her go. We can't really... That would be a violation of our oath. So with this one. This is a little bit too harsh, I think. I think number 4 is the only way we can go. Unfortunate, but temporary. Detain her for only as long as necessary.
No, but please, you can't!
Now, Wrath.
No.
Oh no, don't run, girl.
Istias. Tila, to me.
That's going too far, man. No! You've got to be kidding me.
By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
For that.
Korga, we are guardians, not killers.
Spare your tears. She knew the danger. She still tried to run.
The longer we stay here, the closer we come to reaching the same fate.
Okay, so what we just witnessed changes everything. Now she's a murderer, basically. That was way, way out of proportion to what was going on. I can't believe that.
We'd never let the tieflings in. The child might have lived.
You have Master Halsin to blame for that.
I can't believe he just left.
He lost sight of what is important. We can't do the same.
I can't believe that just happened. I'm overwhelmed right now. What is Larian doing, throwing a dead kid at me at the start of the game? What's happening? Holy mackerel. And I mean, like, I would very much like to arrest her now and, like, sentence her to death for what she just did. I mean, I guess it was her snake, not her, but she's the one in control. Like, that is way, way, way too far. What is wrong with you? Was there was that my fault for passing judgment the way I did? I mean, yes, the girl was a thief, but the point was to punish her lightly, right? Just put her in, like, a holding cell for a little while. I had no idea she would run, and I certainly had no idea that snake would come up and bite her and kill her. Oh my God, that's horrifying. That's awful. And we can't really do anything about it. We're not strong enough right now. Oh God. I can't believe that. Feels bad, man. .jpg. Holy shit. All right, well, I don't know how we're gonna respond to this. I mean, on the one hand, she asked to speak with us. She deferred to our judgment as a paladin. She apparently is super racist against tieflings, but somehow she's okay with the fact that we're a drow, or I don't know what she wants, but, like, I'm like super against her now because she just murdered a child. Wrath at least seems broken up about it, and he wanted to show her mercy. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. This lady's out of her mind. She's completely lost the thread here. She's completely unbalanced, and whatever it is that's pressuring her into making these crazy decisions, like, she is unbalanced and off kilter, and I don't trust her a bit after watching what just happened. Like, we even came in on her side and gave her a balanced, like, you know, saw her point of view, saw her position, and her response when the child naturally is scared and makes a mistake and tries to run, like, not like it would have been hard to catch her, right? But she sends her snake to kill a child?
Tieflings realize we are not to be trifled with.
I just hope they leave, and we could close this grove in peace.
Like, the rest of the...
You'll not shy away from bloodshed, I hope.
The rest of the druids, obviously, like,
Since they forced our hand.
are ambivalent about the situation, but they're taking cues from their leadership, and their leadership is out of her mind. This Wrath guy, we need to talk to him, I think. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break here. I'm just rattled and shocked from what I just witnessed. When we come back, we'll deal with the aftermath of this horrific tragedy. And wow, we are in a little bit over our heads here. We're level 2 adventurers. We can't take on an archdruid with all these allies around her. Not right now. But I would like to see her punished for what she did. I mean, I consider that murder. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. Wow. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Never took you for a coward.
I'm not.